All right. For you people paying attention, this is two-column proof, and yes, I am recording the lesson for some people that are asleep in my class or just don't pay attention at all. I don't know why we would have anyone that wouldn't be paying attention right now. We do. So, certain people, I'm not going to call out any names during this video, so I hopefully am not going to have to reference them.
Are you recording?
Yes, I am recording. Thank you. All right, so what we're doing here is we have a two-column proof, and we're going to go through and actually answer some of these things. So in your notebook, you have a lot of stuff here. Okay, you have a lot of stuff here. So now the first thing I'm going to try and do is let's go through and look at our notebook for the things that are going to help me. So as I open up my notebook, I'm going to start on page, I think it's like 73. Okay, so it's not 73. I'm going to start right here. There is a checklist. My checklist is on page 69. So, in my notebook on page 69, I'm going to start this. Okay, so I'm going to go through, look for the things that I have. Parallel lines, X in the picture, shared side, midpoint, bisectors. Okay. Perpendicular lines, perpendicular bisectors. So that's my whole checklist. Now, looking at my checklist. What's the first thing I should always do when I have a two-column proof? My first thing. Given. Everyone should have given. So if you notice, item 1 is given, isn't it? Okay. And my reason is given. Hey, look. Item 2. The reason is given, but the item 2 is blank. What am I going to write there?
Angle B congruent to angle B.
Very good. Angle B is congruent to angle E. That's my next given. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, that's good. There's my given. Let's take a look at the next one. It says A is congruent to D.
Given.
Oh, hey, look, it's also given. Now, let's look at my markings. AB is congruent to DE, right here. There's my markings for that. Angle B congruent to E, B congruent to E, A congruent to D, A congruent to D. And now it says that the two triangles are congruent. How are these two triangles congruent?
Definition of congruency.
No.
No.
Now, we only have a couple things to prove they are congruent, just like I did on the warm-up. So, these are my reasons they are congruent. This page right here. So when I ask you why something is congruent, you should never say anything but one of these answers on this page. So, this page is page 67 in my notebook. Now, each one of these, side, 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 angle, hypotenuse, leg. Or angle, angle, side. If I'm looking here, hey look, right there. Now, side, side, angle, not congruent, so it's not that. Angle, 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 not congruent, so it's not that. So, one of those things. Now, if you're paying attention, this is a angle. Come on, class, come on now. This is a what? Side. And this is a
Angle.
Now let's look at the other triangle. The other triangle has to match. This is a and
Angle.
so are they congruent? Yes. How? Angle, side, angle. Number 2. Statement 1. What's statement 1 going to be? I have it as given, but what's the statement 1? Very good. P, Q, congruent to R, S. So PQ, congruent to RS, that's already marked. Okay, what is statement 2 going to be? Very good. Angle PQS congruent to angle RSQ. That's already given.
What was the first one?
You mean the first given?
No, the second one.
Number 2?
Yeah.
It's this thing right here. It's the second given.
Oh, okay.
Now, let's look at 3. QS is congruent to QS. What is that? Look at your checklist. Look at your checklist. Is it? Shared side would be what? Reflexive. I have one person. Shared side. If I'm looking at my checklist. It says QS on my checklist right here. Share a side. Do they share a side here? It's going to be reflexive if they do. QS, that is reflexive. Now, triangle. Okay, got to put markings here, which I did not do yet, sorry. Now I got the markings there. Triangle. PQS is congruent to triangle RSQ. How are these congruent? I have one person says side angle side. Anyone else agree? Let's take a look. This is a side. Come on, class.
Side.
This is a
Side. Angle.
that one's an angle, and this is a
Side.
okay. Now I'm going to do it the other triangle this time. Redeem yourself. This is a side. That's a and that's a very good. So how are they congruent? Side, angle, side. Number 3. I'm going to let you guys do 3 real quick. Let's look for number 3 now. So for 3, what is the reason for 1? Thank you. AB is congruent to DE. AB, DE, very good. Number 2, very good. AC congruent to DF,
Which is given.
given. Number 3,
Given.
and what's 4?
Triangle ABC congruent to DEF.
Very good. This thing right here, right? Triangle A, B, D, congruent to triangle D, E, F. Very good. All right, so number 4. Number 4. I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes. Number 4. Do it now. All right, let's see what we got here. So now, 4. Josue, statement 1. Angle L.
Congruent to angle N.
Angle N. What's my reason? Statement 2. Josue.
Angle N.
Try again.
Angle L.
It even says it's given. Just read that. You're killing me, Smalls. Answer's given. Thank you. Congruent to angle. NMO. It's given. It even says given, so you just go to given. It's right there for given. On the given. Alright, so. Now, you ready? Matthew, I'm ready to hear something intelligent right now. You ready? So, number 3, it says it's a reflexive property. So what am I going to write if it's a reflexive property? Number 3. MO.
I got it right and I erased it because
MO is congruent to MO.
MO is congruent to MO. Thank you, Kaylee. Wow.
So tell me I actually got it right, but
Fuck you, that's the wrong
after a
person.
while it's
MO is congruent to MO. It's reflexive property. That means it's shared same side. Now, I'm going to mark that one right there. So, how are these two triangles congruent?
Angle, angle, sides.
Angle, angle, side. If you look, angle, angle, side, angle, angle, side. Right? Okay, so let's keep going. So, 5, 2 minutes. There we go. All right, reason 1 for number 5. Reason 1 is what? Okay, Josue. Statement 2. What? Go ahead. Speak.
I don't know.
You had it. Just say what you were gonna say.
Not an angle, it's a line.
Line, A, bisects, angle, B.
There you go.
Line.
It's
like that.
just from there. Okay, it's a line segment. Okay. Now, so we have that information. AE bisects there, so I have that mark. Okay, for 3. Now, 3, it says definition of bisect. So I have to go back to this. So AE bisects BD. So that means that BD is being cut. So statement 3 is says right here, AE bisects BD. So BD is the one being cut. So it's going to be DC. That's what I'm marking right here.
You see some-
CB. There we go. So it's DC is going to be congruent to BC. I'm going to go in the same.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are going to be definition of bisect. Angle ACB. ACB is congruent to DCE. DCE. Right there. And my reason for 4?
Vertical.
Vertical, very good. And now that I have the markings on there, how are these two triangles going to be congruent?
Angle, angle, side.
Angle, angle, side. Okay, so I already did 6 because there was a typo on that one. So I'm going to let you guys are going to finish up this side over here on 76. So you guys, for your guys' practice today, you guys are going to finish up all of these right here. Okay, and we're going to work on the other page tomorrow. So you guys already have this. So if you guys wanted to start with this, you can. So tomorrow in class, we're actually going to go over 13 through 18, because these ones are a lot more in depth. And then you guys are going to try and do these ones right here on your own. So you have to write your own 2-column proof out of this. Okay? So, right now you're working on this. Okay, all of a sudden everything decided to stop. All right, go ahead, work on that. There we go, there we go.